Hi all, welcome to Diversified Finance. So let's have a quick look at the Bitcoin price action. So few months ago, I did mention like we need to break above 64 to 65K in order to see a lot higher prices, like somewhere near 80 to 90K or something. And then I mentioned about these resistance lines that Bitcoin needs to break. So we've seen like Bitcoin has broken all of these resistance line, and then it gone up to 80, 90, and then we've seen like it stays above 100,000 for some time. So right now it's at 101,653, right? Just about 100,000, $1,000 more than 100,000. So I have a feeling like they probably trying for we are about to see a Santa Claus rally coming up towards Christmas. And there's a possibility we could see Bitcoin somewhere near 110 to 120. um, January, first week of January, Bitcoin should be hovering around like 110 to 120. Like, most probably by January, we would see Bitcoin hit like 120, 120,000. So that's what we gearing up. That's what I feel like. So the reason being, in December, given that October, November has been like bullish months, that normally when October and November bullish months, December tend to be a bullish month. Like the thing is, most of the altcoins are up, right? Bitcoin is up, so the sentiment is still bullish. So because of that, in December, towards the Christmas, like we I'm expecting a Santa Claus rally up to like 120,000 or so, 120K. Looking at altcoins, most of the altcoins are up, right? We recently seen a bit of a correction. So right now, like for example, if you look at the top 10 boomer coins, for example, XRP, Cardano, XLM, they're already pumped, right? So you can't I can't see any bargains to buy right now. But some of the old coins that I mentioned in my previous video, right? For example, BLUB, right? This is an old coin that I'm looking at right now. I started adding to my portfolio. So again, this is high risk, right? There's these are like when you hear it's a meme coin, you should know there's no project, there's nothing behind this. It's simply like, they just created money out of thin air, right? This could go to zero at any time. So you are on your own. This is high risk category. So, but as you can see, this trend line, I'm looking at this trend line right now. So there's like one, two, three, four touch points, right? And then look at the price, like it was below this trend line, and it broke out, went up there, came back down to retest this trend line, went back up again, got rejected, like made like a double top, and came back down to retest this trend line again. So I'm expecting, I mean, as long as Bitcoin's not gonna drop below 90,000, goes like to like 90K, 80K, we could expect to see a bounce back up from this trend line, right? So I could still be wrong, but as you know, like when you buying meme coins, it's a gamble, right? Like even all coins could be a gamble. Except anything except Bitcoin is a gamble for me, right? So we trying to like put money there and trying to win like in some money like in a short period of time. That's what we're doing right now. So it um, came back to retest this trend line twice. So now I'm expecting this to bounce back, given that we are expecting a Santa Claus rally, and then if Bitcoin goes about 110 to 120K or something, there'll be again more bullishness in the market for the whole month of December and early January as well. So if that's the case, uh, BLUB, it's a meme coin. We need to break about this 0. Uh, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros and a 2. Like, let me just put like a line there, horizontal line. Yeah, so this is the line we need to break first. So BLUB need to break above this line and then come back and consolidate above this area. And then the next one is 25, right? So this is 20, this is 25, like, 0 point some zeros and 25. And once it breaks above this one, let's say in a week also, if BLUB manages to break above this 0 point some zeros and 25, that means it could keep on pumping lot higher, right? Because this is the all-time highs for this token. So when it goes above this all-time highs, it could keep on pumping like few x's, like 3, 4, 5, 6 x's, right? It could happen. So for example, let's look at base Pepe. So this has gone up like crazy. Like I'm not gonna buy it right now because it's overbought. This is the 4 hour. Even if you look at the daily, weekly, it's overbought. So look what happened here, right? So I'm expecting BLUB to do similar sort of a move, right? If Bitcoin goes up to 120K by first week of Jan, right? So as soon as it broke above this high, it just kept on pumping. Like there's a consolidation like in between, but it still kept on pumping lot higher. So percentage wise, you we can have a look from the breakout point. It's just gone up by 6 times, like 5 times, right? So 5x. So if you, like, for example, if you put, let's say, $1,000, you probably be looking at taking 5,000 out right now or 6,000 out. So yeah, so but this is one of the coins that I bought earlier, but I've taken all the profits, and then the profit that I've taken from base Pepe, this is called base Pepe. Um, I've added all that onto BLUB because compared to base Pepe, BLUB hasn't pumped as much, right? And also Pepe is also, there's an opportunity for us to put some money in Pepe as well. Again, it's high risk from the high risk category. This is not financial advice. You could lose all your money. So as you can see here, there's a nice trend line there. So we have it um, below this trend line, like it came up to touch the trend line here once, twice, got almost closer to it, right? And then 3, 4, but just 4 touches, like below this trend line, and then broke out, went back up, and came back down to retest this trend line. So right, as you can see here, okay, yeah. So went back up, and then came back to retest, and then it tried to go back up and then got rejected somewhere here. So the first uh, price target it needs to break would be this one, this line right here, 0.123 zeros and 22. So we want to see this go back up and break above this trend line, come back to retest, and then go higher. So this is what normally it does. So for this sort of a meme coin to pump like this, we need like few days, right? Because they are very quick, right? When they pump, they're very quick. They're not going to take that long. So as I said, like all the bigger market cap, top 10, top 20, top 30 tokens up have already pumped. So you need to be very picky at this moment. So yes, this is high risk, but if it works out for us, you can make a lot of money, and then probably you can 2x, 3x your money, right? But this is high risk. Understand that if Bitcoin drops to 90K, 80K, this will drop. If Bitcoin drops like 10-20%, you're looking at 50% drop from here for these tokens. So it's high risk, right? So I'm not asking anyone to put all your money in there, right? It's just from your overall portfolio, you can add maybe 10%. So even if you lose 50% of that 10%, from your overall portfolio, you're going to lose only about like 5%, and you can hold on to it until Bitcoin goes back above 100K to about like 120K or so. Okay, so that's the like as a summary. I'm not gonna buy base Pepe anymore. It could still keep on pumping, but it's too risky because it's overbought. I'm not gonna put any money in there because I've already taken profit. The only two I mentioned these three main coins earlier, so I'm not gonna. I took profit from base Pepe. The other two meme coins that we could buy right now at a cheaper price compared to overall market, given that the other coins have pumped a lot, is BLUB and Pepe, right? These two you can gamble a bit. It's a gamble, simple as that. You could lose all your money. Okay, so that's all for today. I'll talk to you in the next video. See ya.